Well, we've got a different type of video here today for you folks. Thanks for coming over here and checking out this episode of Gideon's Tactical. Normally, we do outdoor videos and, preparedness videos and everyday carry videos with firearms and knives and multi-tools and flashlights and backpacks and, all that type of stuff. But this year I've begun to integrate more lifestyle videos is what I call them. Just stuff about life, making life more enjoyable, maybe making life more meaningful. And that's what I want to do with this video. I'm posting this in November of 2016, and hopefully this video will last long beyond that because I think it's a very important concept here of just games. And the reason that I'm doing this video of just sharing with you 4 different types of games that we love here at the channel that we play with friends and family year-round, but especially around the holidays because you're with family. And these are 4 games that we found that we just love. They're easy to pick up. You can get a lot of people involved with most of these games. They're rather inexpensive. They're great gift ideas. And ultimately, what these games do is help you to put down the technology so that when you're at a family gathering or just with your family, it's Friday night, and instead of having everyone, with their heads in their iPads or iPhones or whatever, and in their own little bubble, you can put those things down and all get together, begin to talk, begin to laugh, crack jokes, and begin to build the fellowship and friendship and just unity of the family and unity of, friends that technology takes away from us. And don't get me wrong, I love technology. Technology allows me to do this channel, but there is an absolute part of our lives that we need to put the technology down, pick up other things that we can do together and build unity and just have a great time. So today I just want to walk through with you 4 awesome, really fun games. We'll just walk through them really quick. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail so you can check them out. Links will be in the description below so that you can check out all these games to be able to pick up on Amazon, as well as many of your local stores will have these as well. And these just make not only great gift ideas, but great items to take to family gatherings and just to have around the house to bust out on a regular basis and enjoy each other's company. So with that, let's go ahead and start taking a look at these 4 awesome games. The first game I want to look at here is Quicks. This is a really cool game I just kind of picked up on a whim, and I love the game because each hand is able to be played by the entire group that is playing the game. Now there are 2 versions that you can get. I first bought just the original little small compact version that will come with 6 dice, 2 white and then 4 different colors, and depending on how you follow the rules and that type of thing, you use these to add up points. Comes in this little package and will come with a pamphlet full of scorecards. If you like the game, or you just have, maybe you just want to go for the big, overall, and that'll cost you, I think, about $10 for this one. And the small package will do 2 to 5 players, and on average, it'll take about 15 minutes per game. And it's for ages 8 and up. So a lot of the family members can play. It's super quick and easy to pick up and learn. Within 1 or 2 rounds, you're good to go. Or they have recently come out with the deluxe version, and we love the original so much we picked up the bigger deluxe version. This one will come for 8 players, so you can get an extra 3 people just on how the game is set up. And this one comes with dry erase boards, so that you can play it with that and 8 dry erase pens, 8 dry erase boards, instead of having the little paper pamphlets that will eventually run out, and then you either have to purchase new ones or whatever. So these are dry erase boards, comes with the dry erase pens, and so there's the original way to play, but they also added kind of a different configuration way to play. Again, all the rules, I'm not going to go into all the rules and how to play and all that type of stuff, but basically in general concept, you roll the dice, and then everyone has the ability to play certain dice per hand so that everyone is constantly involved in each round. It's not like when it's your turn, boom, you play, and then you got to sit and wait for the other 8 people to play before you can do anything again. That's why I really like this game. So for those of you that maybe have short attention spans, or you're just like you just have a lot of people to play and you don't like waiting for 5 to 10 minutes before your turn comes around again, this makes it a lot faster and a lot funner. So Quicks is a blast, a ton of fun, and we really enjoy playing that game. The next game is Corkle. Now, this is a smaller amount of people that can play this game. This is a 2 to 4 player game. So, maybe if it's just you and the family and, it's just you and your wife and the 2 kids or something this year, or it's a good game to take turns, while people maybe are cooking for Thanksgiving. Hey, 3 or 4 people can play one round, and then, 3 or 4 people can jump in and play the next round. and go like that. It's a 6 and up game, ages 6 and up. So again, lots of young kids can play this as well. And again, it's a very simple game to pick up real quick. And that's one of the things that sticks out, is that regardless of age or regardless of attention span, all those different things, there aren't a lot of crazy rules you got to try and remember and follow. They all come with very clear, simple directions, and you can pick it up real quick. But basically, the concept of this game is you get this bag, cloth bag, with a bunch of these wooden tiles of different colors and different shapes, 6 colors, 6 shapes. And the point of the game, think of kind of like a mixture of dominoes and tic-tac-toe. So depending on color combinations or depending on shapes, you attach different ones. You get different points and point values depending on how many you attach, and different angles dependent on how many points you get. So it's a very simple game, and fun to have. And you hold 6 in your hand, and you don't let the other people see them, and then you lay them down one at a time as you're going along. And it's a very, again, simple, fun game and easy to pick up. Colors, bright colors. So again, those people that just have a hard time focusing, it's easy to see what's going on, and easy to follow along. You don't have to work, it's not like Scrabble where you have to know vocabulary really well, and it's not so simple like tic-tac-toe that it's just a breeze. And this game will usually take you about 20 to 30 minutes if 4 people are playing, and then obviously less if it's down to 3 or 2 people. So Corkle is a great game. Love Corkle, and it's a lot of fun. Just a simple game. Farkle. Now, we've talked about Farkle before in a previous real fast little video. I love Farkle. It's just a really fun, simple dice game, similar to Yahtzee, but what I like is you kind of have a gambling aspect to it, where you've got to bet against yourself, and you roll depending on how many dice you have, is how many points, and you add it up, and you go from there. So it's a simple game to learn, lots of fun, and it gives some risk to yourself on how many turns you want to go. And if you don't get the certain points that you were betting on, then you lose your points for that hand. So I like that kind of risk factor that is involved in it as well. And what I love about Farkle as well is not only do you have the original, and it's just, again, a 6 dice game with a little cup, but they have lots of different sizes as well. This is a smaller little travel size one that I always have on me everywhere I go. Literally, it's in my EDC kit as well as my outdoor EDC kit. So that I literally have it with me everywhere, can bust it out anytime, and it's a great way to get people involved. And it's really, the number of people is endless. As many members that you want to have play is great. If you want to just play with 2 people, awesome. If you want to play, it's or more, it's just 2 and up. So the average age, it says, is 8 and up. So just kind of depends on your child and their attention span and their ability to play with dice and that type of thing. But also Farkle comes in a couple different flavors, if you will, now. Not only do they have these original ones just in different sizes, they even have one now that has like a cup to hold it in, when you roll it and stuff. So lots of different options there. And they're all like under $10, which is also great. It's a really inexpensive game. You can pick them up, again, Walmart. You're going to be able to find them at like Target and lots of different stores around. But then they also have Spicy Farkle, which is just a different way to play the game, higher point values and that type of thing. And they have Twisted Farkle. I've not played Twisted Farkle, but there are a couple different Farkle ways to play, if you will, as well. So it's a really fun, quick game to play, and the amount of players is really endless as long as you got 2 or more. So great, real fun, easy, simple game. The final one we have here is Telestrations. We love this game. This was introduced to me by my wife's family, and man, is this a hilarious blast to play. Think of basically the concept of a mixture of Pictionary and the game Telephone that you may have played as a little kid, where maybe you whisper into your friend's ear, Bill has a hat, and by the time he gets around the circle, it's like, dogs take walks, or something, and you're like, what? So that's kind of the concept behind this. But basically, in a nutshell, the main one will give you up to 8 players. So it'll come with 8 of these pads, and this is where all the action comes, 8 pens, and then a little timer, because it's based off of time. You have 1 minute to do each thing. And then a bunch of cards to give you a concept. And so just kind of give you a little idea here, it works a little bit like this. If I were to pull this card for myself and I would not let anyone else see, and everybody's playing at the same time, this is another one of those games that everyone is interactively playing all at the same time, so no one's sitting around waiting for their turn. The turn is consistent all the way through. So if I rolled a particular dice that they give you and I got the word rodeo, then what I would have to do is write the word rodeo here. Then I would flip the page and I would hand that off to the next person beside me, and they would be someone else beside on the other side of me would be handing off something, and they would have to draw the word rodeo. So this was my attempt at drawing the word rodeo there. You know, I got a little circle there. I got a little cowboy riding a horse in the stands and everybody watching. So that next person would do that. Then they would hand it off to the next person. Now that next person, not knowing what the word is, would have to look at this picture and try and guess what the word was. So they'll have to try and guess, man, what does that look like? So, and if you're not a good drawer, it's not a big deal. Obviously, I'm not a good one. I mean, that's part of the fun of it. I mean, we've had ones where, you know, it was like, you know, starship, and it ends up being, you know, like starfish, you know, at the end of it. It's just hilarious, and there's easy ways to score points, and, you know, it's just a really fun, interactive way to get the whole family laughing and trying to draw and trying to guess words. And, you know, it's a really, really fun game. They do now have as well a family version, which I think comes with 12 of these fold cards, you know, that you can play with, and so you can get up to 12 people playing. So if you have a bigger family, I believe that's option is there as well, and I'll have a link in the description below for that one as well. But man, Telestrations is a ton of fun, gets a lot of people involved, and I'm trying to see what the age is here. Bear with me, sorry about that. Age is 12 and up, so this one is more for the kids in junior high and up. It would be the best for this, because there is some, you know, understanding of how the circles work and all that type of stuff in the sense of how you hand it off to the next person. So on average 12 and up for this particular game, but again, fun because everyone's playing at the same time. Well, folks, there you have it. 4 games, just wanted to throw your way to help you enjoy time with the family. And again, everything has got links in the description below, and a lot of stores will have these games as well. But when you use those hyperlinks, that helps support the channel and what we do here, and helps me continue to do videos like this and give you content like this, because we are a viewer-supported channel all the way. So, guys, that's the deal. I hope that you guys have a fantastic holiday season and a year-round season of just enjoying putting down the technology, getting into some games, and seeing what comes out of that with the conversations, with the fun, and just getting to enjoy each other's company in fun and new ways. So, as always, thank you so much for coming over here, checking us out. Check us out on all the relevant social media as well. We'll have links in the description below. Please subscribe, comment, like, share this video. You guys never know what type of content we're going to come up with next, but we're always trying to give you guys new, fresh content that's going to help your life and just make your life more enjoyable. So, as always, don't ever forget, stay equipped, stay prepared, and we'll see you out there.